Hi footballers, it's Dave from Kick-a-bout. So this is session 2 for our train at home football classes. Today's session, you need one football, you need a drink, you need 2 markers, so you can either use just a pair of socks or anything you like, just any two things you've got around the house, a couple of water bottles, you need a stick or any straight line, so you can get a ruler, stick, bit of string, something like that. And you also need, like the first session, you need something that's scrunched up, which is easy to throw from hand to hand or up in the air. Okay, right, so we're going to do a quick warm-up. Start off with little warm-up. If you want, you can get something to hold on to for this. So I'm just going to hold on to a goal here, and all you've got to do, one leg side to side. So you're going to be trying to make your leg go from side to side, keep a nice straight back, and it's just going across one side, then across the other side. Okay, so like the first session, we're going to be doing maybe about 20-30 seconds of mobility work, and then we're going to go into some juggling, and we'll do probably like 3 or 4 little mobility things. Other leg, so one side then the other. Yeah, 3 or 4 little mobility exercises, and then we'll go into some, today it's going to be some agility work. So the first session we did a lot of balancing. There'll be a bit of balancing today as well, but we're going to work on having quick feet as well. We'll do some skills, lots of ball work, and have a little challenge at the end. All right, so grab your football. And like the first session, hold your football out. You can practice your juggles with your knees to start off with. Nice and easy, just get nice and warmed up. If you can do it easily, bouncing it off one knee, so you can do 2, 3, see how many you can get up to. Oh. And try not to let the ball go any higher than your head. All right, hold it there. Right, similar this time, except instead of going side to side, you're just going to go forwards and backwards. Try and keep your back nice and straight, keep your legs straight. Then we'll swap over, do the other leg. I expect you footballers are a lot more flexible than I am. Alright, grab your football again. So, like the first session, just juggling just with our feet this time. So, see if you can always make sure the football comes back to the same place, back up into your hands. If you struggle, you can just do a bounce and kick each time. Go bounce, kick, bounce, kick, bounce, kick. You can do 1, see if you can get to 2. 1, 2. Try again. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Right, this time, I'm going to start like a star. Stand like a star. You're going to jump up straight, into a star, stretch down, touch your toes. Up, straight, into a star, touch the other side. Up straight, into a star, stretch down, straight, out, down. Straight, out, down, straight, out, down, down, straight, out, down. When you get the hang of it, see how quickly you can go. We speed it up a little bit. Try and make sure you keep a nice straight back. We're not bending at our back. All right. Right, last one. Football out. Just as many as you can do any way you like. So you can use your feet, you can use your knees. Oops. Just try and keep the football moving. You can let it have a bounce if you want. We can just bounce on your knee, whichever way you find easiest. Just make sure it always goes back to the same place. If you you're struggling with it and you just want to use your knees, what you can do is challenge yourself to how many claps you can do. You can do a little knee clap. Try to do 2. Ooh. Just make sure the ball always comes back to the same spot. Right, grab a drink. I'll put the goal to the side. Right, so this is where you're going to need either a stick or a bit of string or a ruler, any straight line. Okay, so when we're playing football, the best players can adapt to things really, really quickly. So they've got really good balance and they're really agile. They're on their toes. They're ready to adjust to whatever comes at them. So we're going to do a few little exercises. I hope you can see that. Right, so you're going to have your stick in front and we're going to be working for about 20 seconds and we're going to have about 10 seconds rest after each bit. And I'll tell you when to stop. If you get tired, then just stop when you're ready. This will be tough though. Right, so the first one, you're going to have your line, you're just going to step forwards with one foot, then the other, then back. It's forwards and back. So you've got to try and do it really, really quick. See how quickly you can move your feet, okay? And we are off. The forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. And you get the hang of it, start speeding it up a little bit. All right, hold it there. All right. Next one is step from side to side. Step across, step across, step across, step across. We're going now. Step, 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 step. So you want to try and see how quick you can move your feet from one side of the line to the other. As quick as we can. All right, hold it there. Right, this time, facing the same way again, but it's your leg that's the furthest away from the stick. You step across and back. So it's like a little curtsy across. So step, 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 and we're off. Step. Ready? Step, 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 step. See how quick you can do it. Can you do it quicker than I can? I bet loads of you can. Step, 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 step. Right, hold it there. Right, this time, just both feet, we're going to jump forwards and back. That's forwards and back. Off we go, forwards and back. It's going to get really tiring, this one. And stop. All right, this time we're just going to be doing the same again, but on one leg. So try and decide which leg you're going to do first. You've got to try and do 20 seconds of hopping, go from one side to the other. And we're off. So it's hop, 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 hop. You find your legs really start to burn doing this one. Stop. All right, other legs. So swap legs, have a little rest. We go again in 5 seconds. All right. Now we're off. Hop, 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 hop. If you get tired and you can't do the whole 20 seconds, just have a little breather. Then go again. All right, 7 seconds left. Stop. All right, and then the last one, feet either side. We're just gonna have really, really quick feet on the spot. So it's gonna be 20 seconds, just shuffling, really, really quick feet. So we're on our toes, got our knees bent. Try and make your feet touch the floor as many times as you can each side. So it's almost like running on the spot, but just really, really quick feet. So you're not lifting your knees up very much. Right, and stop. Right, that's it. Right, knackered now. Ball manipulation. Have a drink and get yourself 2 cones, okay? So the 2 cones are going to be sort of arm's length apart each side. You've got two little markers which you can see on the floor easily. Right, you also need your item of clothing or a tennis ball or something you find that's easy to move from one hand to the other, okay? Alright, so we're going to start in between the 2 cones. We're going to do a variety of different dribbling skills using different parts of our feet. You can either use your item of clothing or your tennis ball, and when you do the dribbling, you can try and throw and catch. Okay, so when we're throwing and catching, it's hopefully keeping our heads looking up, so we're not always looking down at the floor. We're going to probably do about 30 seconds of one move, 20 to 30 seconds. Have a little rest quickly, and then we'll go quickly on to the next move. So we're going to go. First one is just insides of our feet. You've got your 2 cones. You can zigzag or do the figure of 8 in between the 2 cones, but only touching the ball with the insides of your feet. So we'll do 20 to 30 seconds, just the insides of our feet, and we're off. Try and touch the ball just with the insides of our feet. Oops. If you want, you can throw your bib and catch. Remember, just the insides of our feet. Ah! Right, and stop. Right, similar again, this time you're only using your little toe. So if you find it hard doing the throwing and catching, then just don't worry about the bib for now. You're just using your little toe, okay? So just our little toe, both feet, off we go. So just our little toe one way, around the cone. Think about the figure of 8. Just our little toe. So when you go around the cone, make sure it's the foot that's nearest. The foot that's nearest the cone is the little toe that you're using. So use the left foot that side. This side, I'm using the right foot around this one. Use my left foot. And use my right foot. And freeze. Right. This time. So if you find some of them easy, throw and catch. If you find them difficult, hold on to your bib. Okay. Next one, we're only going to use one foot. So start with your favourite foot so you get the idea of it. With 20 to 30 seconds, then use our other foot. So you can use any part of your foot, inside, outside, bottom, top, any part you like. Okay, and we're off. So I'm just using my right foot. The inside there, the outside there, inside there. Might use the bottom this time. So any part of your foot you like. Make sure it's just one foot though. Right, and this time it's the other foot. So freeze there, have a quick breather. So I use my right foot that time, I'm going to use my left foot this time. Might try and throw and catch it this time, see how we go. So use the inside of your foot, outside, the top, the bottom, and if you can think of any other parts of your foot that I haven't mentioned, then use them, okay? So I'm going to throw and catch just my left foot, off we go. The figure of 8. I have to really concentrate this time. Ah. Right. Whoop. Nearly used my right foot then. You want to get loads and loads of touches on the ball. Right, and freeze, hold it there. Right, have a breather. Right, this time, so we use the insides of our feet, the outsides. This time we're just going to use the bottom of our feet. So we'll say you can use both your feet, so you can roll it from side to side. You can roll it forwards and backwards, but use both your feet, just the bottoms though. Okay, off we go. Just the bottoms. and freeze, hold it there. Right, grab a drink. Right. You can put the cones away now. Put them to the side. So, on the first video, we did quite a lot of stuff where we were doing balance and stuff, so we want to have excellent balance when we play football. So we're going to continue with some more balancing today, but we're going to add in some skills. Okay, so to start off with, you're going to have the football between your feet. One foot stays still. You just come behind the ball, around the front, and you do the same thing with the other foot. So it goes behind the ball, around the front. If you struggle doing it with both feet, you can just go with the same foot, behind and round, okay, or then practice it with the other foot, or if you want to be flash, then you can do both feet, but make sure we're not touching the ball yet. Okay, so again, we'll do about 20 to 30 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next bit. So I'll do the simple bit first. Right, so it's going to go behind and round, behind and round, behind and round, behind and round. So that's the easy bit. I might try it with the other foot, behind and round. Or if you want to be flash, just do it as a little jog. Try and keep our heads up when we do it as well, so we're not just looking at the ball. And again, if you want to be flash and really challenge yourself, you can use your bib when you're doing it. Right, and freeze, hold it there. Right, this time, instead of going behind and round, you're going to start next to the ball. The foot that's furthest away, like in the first video, is going to step over, and then you come across. So it's over, and across. So over, over, okay? Well, 20 to 30 seconds. I might try with the bib again, actually. And we're off. So over, over, and freeze, hold it there. Right, so we're going to go back to the first one. You're going to do the scissors, so the ball between legs, come behind the ball and round. We're just going to do it with one foot, where you go behind and round, and then when you've done that, you use the inside of the same foot to tap it to the side. Okay, so I'm going to go behind the ball and round, tap it across. So it's always the foot that's furthest away. It's the opposite way to what you're going to dribble. So use this foot, I'm going to go behind and round, inside across, behind and round, across, behind and round, across, behind and round, across. Okay, so we've got 20 to 30 seconds, off we go. Behind and round, across. Ready, behind and round, across. Behind and round, across. Ready, behind and round, across. Behind and round, across. Behind and round, across. Again, try and keep our heads up when we do it. So just the inside of our foot's pushing the ball away. Last 5 seconds. And freeze, hold it there. Right, this time you're going to do the furthest foot away. It's going to come behind and round, but you're going to use a little toe of your other foot to push it sideways. So it's still the foot that's furthest away. It's going to step, oops, the foot that's furthest away in and round, a little toe across. To stop it, I'm going to go in and round, little toe. So it's in and round, little toe. Ready? In and round, little toe. in and round, in and round, little toe. Ready, and round. Oops. And freeze, hold it there. All right, last one. So this time, grab a drink if you want one. Last one, we're going to have, you're going to start one side. You can do as many step overs as you like. And when you feel ready, you can use either the inside or the outside to go across. Okay, so it'll look like step, 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 across. Ready, step, step, across. Ready, step, step, step. Oh. So use the insides or the outsides to go from side to side, doing as many step overs as you like. Okay, 20 seconds and we're off. And freeze, hold it there. Ah, right, grab a drink. Oh, that's tiring. Right, last little super skill, and then we'll go into one of our superhero challenges, and we'll finish there. Okay, so we're going to have football between your feet. And all you've got to do, so this trick is called the JJ Kocher. Some of us have probably done it before, and if you have done it, then we'll try and make it a little bit different today. Okay, so start off with, you're going to have your foot on your football. You're just going to roll it from one side of your body to the other. So you're going to roll it across. And the bigger the roll you can do, the better. The easier it will be in a second. So roll across. So it's the foot that's furthest away, rolls it in. Foot that's furthest away, rolls it in. Roll it in. Roll it in. If you can do that, see how quick you can do it, and make sure the ball doesn't stop. Try and keep facing the same direction the whole time, so I'm still facing you guys. Ah. Right, hold it there. Right, this time we're going to roll with one foot. So I'm going to roll across. When the ball starts rolling across, I'm going to step forwards so it goes under my other leg. So I'm going to roll it with one foot, step forwards with the other. Roll it with one foot, step forwards. Roll it with one and step. Okay, so 20 to 30 seconds, have a little practice. So we go, foot on our football, roll and step. And back the other way, roll and step. 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 Ooh. And freeze, hold it there. Right, this time we're going to do the roll and step, and then finally cross our legs at the end, so it's like a roll, step, step. So you have your foot on your football, you roll, you step, and then you're going to cross your legs, that carries on going underneath. So we go roll, step, step, then put your foot on again. You're going to go back the other way, so it's roll, step, step. Ready, roll, step, step. Roll, step, step. Roll, step, step. Roll, step, step. And if you want to do more steps, then just add them in. Roll, step, step, step. So if you do a really big roll, you can get more steps in. Roll, step, step. Ready. Roll, step, step. roll step, step, roll step, ooh. Roll step, step, and freeze, hold it there. Right, challenge time. Right, footballers, so our final little challenge, it's a little shooting one today. If you've got a goal, that's brilliant. If you don't have a goal, then don't worry. I've just put 2 cones in each corner, so you can just use 2 drinks bottles up against a wall or whatever you've got at your house, up against the fence. You really don't need a goal for this. If you have got a goal though, you can either sellotape or tie some little targets to the top corners. Top corners scoring is 2 points, bottom corners is 1 point, okay? I've got 3 cones one side, 3 cones the other side. You have 2 minutes, try and score as many goals as you can, really simple. It's just starting with your ball, zigzagging in and out. When you get to the end, come to a central gate in the middle, take your shot, and then run and get your ball, put the target back. If your targets are, like I've got, can easily fall over, and you don't want to keep having to put them back up, then just a couple of little cones is fine, so long as you keep track of your score, okay? So, it's 2 minutes. I'll do a quick demo, we'll fast forward it so you can see and get the idea. Right. And we're off. Right, that's tiring. Right, so that was my best attempt, 2 minutes. I think I got about, 3 points, maybe 2-3 points. I'm sure you guys can do better. Good luck with it. Make sure you're shooting. With your shooting, use both your feet. Don't just always use your favourite foot. And good luck with it. See you later, guys.